Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kameo Elements of Power. Last part we were ambushed by the troll Thorn, and we were saved by Kameo's mother. As to where we are now...
Finally awake, are we?
Where am I?
Your battered and broken body was found by the castle servants and brought to my hut. It took all my power and skills to bring you back from the brink of death. Do you know who I am, child?
I'm not a child, and yes, I know who you are. The Mystic, one of my mother's royal advisors.
Very good. Now, would you like to explain why you stormed an enemy castle without the whatnot?
Because I didn't have time to sit around and wait for some old book to be repaired.
You were warned. If you ventured too far from the whatnot, your power over the elemental warriors would be weakened. But did you listen?
What would you have done if your family was kidnapped by a horde of trolls? I had to try and rescue them.
And yet all you succeeded in doing was to lose every elemental warrior your mother passed on to you.
There was nothing I could do. Callus was torturing the ancestors, and I tried to command my warriors to stop her, but before I even blinked an eye, this massive troll caught me off guard.
A massive troll? It is worse than I feared. Thorn, king of the trolls, has somehow been awakened. And there is only one who possesses the power to do so.
Callus. Why would she have betrayed us so completely?
For power. Why else? And with Thorn at her side, she may yet get what she desires.
I will do everything I can to stop them and to save my family. But without any elemental warriors, I'm doomed, aren't I?
There is still hope. But first, you must convince the wizard Ortho that you are still worthy of the whatnot, and heed this warning. Do not fail this task, because I need... silly me. I mean, you need that book in order to set things right.
I promise I won't fail, Mystic.
Very good. Warrior trainer, you may enter now!
Follow me, if you please. I will take you to Ortho.
Go! We have no time to waste.
Nice lady. Seems funny. Anyway, leaving the Mystic's hut, we are now back in Kameo's homeland, as you'll see very shortly. The Enchanted Kingdom. Yeah, you might want to pay attention to the load screens. They have some nice information on them, and my goodness, this place looks awesome! So colorful, so vibrant, so inviting! I like this place. Anyway, bear in mind, we're going to be seeing a lot of different places in this kingdom throughout in due time. Including that place. I'll bring it up later. But for now, we have to convince Ortho that we still need his power and the power of the whatnot, as we'll see shortly, to finally save Kameo's family. So for now, let's get over there. Oh, ignore this.
I'm sorry, but she's just too undisciplined to work with. Paid absolutely no attention to me when I told her she wasn't ready to attempt a rescue, and nearly got killed as a result.
I still believe she has potential. Let me at least test Kameo and see how she fares before you pass your final judgment.
So yeah, I was using those moves to show them off, even though we were about to enter a tutorial. Before this, I hadn't played this game in a while, so bear with me for a little bit. In the meantime, it's time to pass an
Kameo, I've been waiting for you. Please come closer and talk to me.
An ancient test. I'm going to be silent for this.
You will not survive what is to come without Ortho's assistance. Unfortunately, he feels you lack the type of control, a power as awesome as the transformation magic requires. But there still may be a way to change his mind. An ancient test of skill, handed down from one warrior trainer to the next. Then let us begin. First, let's see how observant you are. Try taking a look around.
Yeah, this is going to take a little bit because I forgot to click in the R stick when in order to do this. I'll figure out in just a moment. In just a moment. In just a moment. Think!
Good. But can you center your gaze on the 4 torches? You can also focus your gaze. Not bad. You may return to moving normally. Hovering will get you over obstacles and small gaps. Try hovering for me, now. Prove to me you've got the hang of it by hovering around this hut for a few seconds. That's enough. You may land again. Never forget, your wings are not strong enough to carry you over chasms. Here's something a bit more advanced. Try your flip kick attack on me. Don't worry, I won't hit back. Again, but this time, use the pumpkin as your target. 1 kick a day is more than enough for me. Excellent. Here's a little reward for you. Runes like this can be spent in any shop in the land. Perfect. I'd say you deserve a little break. Move over to the elixir bottle and interact with it to drink it.
Yeah, there's only so many of these elixirs in the game. 12 in all. But they do wonders for your health bar. I'll be showing them all off.
You'll notice that your health bar increases with each elixir you drink. Moving on.
Enough! You've made your point, old friend.
And here we get the Whatnot book, and Ortho along with it.
So, you've returned from Thorn's castle with your tail between your legs, hmm? I must admit that I was skeptical of your abilities, but anyone who can pass the trainer's tests must be worthy of holding this, the Whatnot book. Long ago, it served as a vessel for the elemental warriors of legend, and along with the element of power, it's one of 2 artifacts needed to control them. The Whatnot will also keep a record of your journey. You can read it as we travel by pressing this button. Pressing this button will put the book away, and you can flip the pages with these. I've decided to remain inside the book for the time being. It's obvious that you won't be able to rescue your family without my advice. If you get stuck, turn the pages until the book is closed, and then press this button to talk with me. Well, I suppose you'll get the hang of things as we go. Now, we'd better go and see the mystic. Put the book away, and we'll get going.
Be quiet, book. You don't tell me what to do. But yeah, Ortho loves to talk, as we'll see more of in the near future. So in the meantime, we're returning to the Mystics for our next step of the journey. Ooh, NPC. And...
Oh, hello.
What
We're working
the heck?
really hard, we are.
What
Look,
is
seriously,
with
though,
this
it's our job to
POV?
look after the
The
lamps in
fuck?
the kingdom. So,
Enjoying the view, buddy. Anyway. The warrior trainer's ancient test was passed, and now we have Ortho's respect.
Just as well for me.
You can ignore these gates. We're not going to be doing much with them in the meantime.
If you'd like some advice...
But as you can tell, everything in the game is voiced. So, well, I'm not going to be keeping quiet for anything not important.
Mystic, I've got the Whatnot, and Ortho says it's fully repaired.
Took him long enough to fix it.
If you want to talk about long, then take a look at your snout in the mirror.
What did you say?
Sorry, the pages sometimes muffle my voice. I asked if you could wave your magic wand and find the missing elemental sprites.
It's a crystal eye, and I've already used it to divine their location. They're trapped inside the Shadow Trolls.
Dun dun dun.
The Shadow Trolls? Quite preposterous. Those were hunted down and sealed away by Kameo's ancestors long ago. In fact, you were the one who convinced Fina to do it.
Hold it. I heard legends of the Shadow Trolls, but why do you keep mentioning these elemental sprites?
Ah, you see. When the whatnot was damaged, severely I might add, which is why it took me so long to fix it.
When it was damaged, the book could no longer hold the elemental warriors, and they reverted to their physical forms, the elemental sprites.
The sprites resemble tiny woodland creatures, and they're quite vulnerable without the power of the whatnot. However, if you can return them to the book, you can once again manifest into their true warrior form.
But to do that, you first have to rescue them from the Shadow Trolls. I only hope you've learned enough.
My family beat them once. I'll try and beat them again. Show me what you can of these things.
And now for some mystical mumbo jumbo. Brace yourselves, this is gonna be intense. See? Intense.
They draw their power from the Shadow Realm and must return every so often to replenish. One of the portals to their undead lands is in the woods near here. Enter it, and you are bound to come across a Shadow Troll.
Not entirely sure why there's a portal to the Shadow Realm in the Enchanted Kingdom, but whatever. For now, we gotta rescue the first warrior. At the very least, it's not far. I'll give it that much. It still doesn't make a lick of sense, though.
Check the whatnot to see it.
Yeah, I won't be turning those off until much later, regrettably. Sometimes Ortho can be as annoying as Fee from Zelda. But here it is, the Shadow Realm. And here we are with what is technically our first boss fight? Or mid-boss fight, depending on how you want to see it. And there's our first it's Bumbleweed. Now, here's the thing. This guy goes down easy. As
Shadow Trolls are formidable enemies.
As soon as he appears, at any rate.
Be able to harm it.
Ortho's talking here, but I'm not going to bother waiting for him. Because it's just this one moment. How we get that light energy to beat the Shadow Troll is actually rather simple. It's going to come up right in a moment. And here it is, in fact. This skeleton is going to be our cue for victory.
If you defeat
A
that
lost soul.
you can absorb its
I'm not sure how a lost soul constitutes as light energy.
You can blast
But
it at the
whatever.
Shadow Troll, so aim carefully.
He says aim carefully, but we only need one shot. On the bright side, the remaining trolls don't go down so quickly. For whatever reason, this cursed guy's a bitch. A total bitch. Pardon my language. So let's take this guy home with us. We have time to absorb him. It's not as creepy as it sounds. And contact! Transformation sequence, go! I want coffee! Interesting pose, but yeah, Fumbleweed's pose matches cameos. All the elemental warriors do that to
Ah,
some extent.
you should recognize this elemental warrior. It's your old companion, Pummelweed. He's safely stored in the Whatnot book, so you can move the cursor over his picture to transform. Next, assign Pummelweed to one of your morph buttons. If you're already in the form of an elemental warrior, you won't be able to change the morph button that it's assigned to. There. You'll be able to transform into Pummelweed by pressing the morph button that he's assigned to. You can have up to 3 warriors assigned at any one time. Now, view Pummelweed's information page. The information page contains a list of a warrior's techniques. You can highlight these and read about them in detail. Try highlighting Uprooter. Advanced techniques are new or upgraded attacks for your warriors. In order to use them, you'll have to find and collect elemental fruit. We already have some, so feed Pummelweed and learn the Uprooter technique.
Technically, we only have one, and we'll be earning more in the near future. In the meantime, this is Pummelweed's back basically at the bit.
We've restored one elemental warrior, but the others may not be so easy to track down. I suppose it's time for another visit to that overbearing mystic.
Can you tell he's not entirely thrilled about her? Not that it matters. Not that it matters too much. It makes for some great comedy. Or decent comedy. It depends on how you take it.
Did you slay the beast?
Like you, Mystic, it wasn't pretty, but
But I did what was necessary.
Very good. Now, just give me a moment, and I'll locate the next shadow trawl.
Wait, have you learned anything new regarding Thena or the others?
Unfortunately, no. But the quicker you retake all the elemental sprites from the shadow trawls, the sooner you'll command the power you need to save your family.
don't be such a witch, you witch. Use the sight to find out how they fare.
Fine. Let me gaze into the eye and see what I can see.
Not as intense as the elemental wars being devoured by the shadow trolls, but you get a fair idea of what's going on nonetheless. This isn't the last time we'll be seeing this either.
It's Hallis. He's being taken to a temple hidden in the deep and dark depths of the Forgotten Forest. The lair of an ancient demon so horribly powerful it can suck out a being's very soul. Now, I assume you'll want to try and save him.
Reaching the Forgotten Forest will be a dangerous journey, and one that only you can make. But I will take you as far as the Badlands.
Then lead the way, noble trainer.
And yeah, that's how we get on to the next area. But we're not going there just yet. The part's almost over, so next time we start collecting elemental fruit and some elixirs so we can improve our warriors and ourselves. And maybe a few other things on the side. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, as I fly to this hut, farewell. Leave already! Leave!